Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in this morning to the live stream. Sorry if I'm running a little late this morning. My bad. I don't know why. I always have to use the restroom right before I have to go live. I don't know what my body does, but it's weird. It needs to stop. All right, so let's go ahead and get started for today. Are you guys ready? I know I am. It'd be nice if we had the music. Actually, it would be even nicer if I had the speaker. So, let me go ahead and get it. Ooh, get it, shawty. All right. I like just randomly singing. I don't know why. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Alright, let's see who's on the live stream today. Good morning, Camila. Good morning, Soraya. Good morning, Artis and Ari, and good morning, Shamar. If anybody else is on the live stream and you would like to make a shout out, please give us one on the live chat so I can give you a shout out this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And good morning to Liam. Thank you for tuning in this morning. All right, you guys, we did good morning. Let's go ahead and do some number I don't feel like getting it now. To my guitar. That's all right.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go! Singing another rock. I said, let's go! Singing another rock. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's go! Singing another rock. I said, let's go! Singing another rock.
Good morning, Rudolph. Thanks for tuning in today. All right, boys and girls, let's do sub ABC Rock.
XYZ. XYZ, come on. Oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I said, oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Good morning, EJ. Thanks for tuning in. If anybody else is on, make a shout out. A, B, C. A, B, C. D, E, F, G. E, F, G. H, I, J. H, I, J. K, L, M, N, O, P. K, L, M, N, O, P. Q, R, S. Q, R, S. Z, U, V. Z, U, V. W. W. X, Y, Z. X, Y, Z. Come on. Oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I said, oh boy, we're singing our alphabet. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Great job, everyone. How many days are in a week? 7. Ready? Good morning, Monica. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Barney's birthday. Barney's birthday? I don't know about that. But I know we have graduation next week. Yay! On the last day of school. Woohoo! All right, so we have 7 days in a week. 7. How many months do we have in a year? 12, 12. En español, 12. Ready? January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July. August, September, October, November, December. January, February, March, and April, May, and June, and July. August, September, October, November, December. These are the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Fill them with joy and with cheer, the months of the year. I think they have it in Spanish too. Let's see. How do you do it in Spanish? Let's see. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio y julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. I just sung the months of the year. Oh, these are the months of the year. Filled with joy and with cheer, the months of the year. En español. Woohoo! Muy bien, Miss Fonseca. Ha ha! Good morning, Junin. Thanks for tuning in. All right, boys and girls. Let's do our day for today. Ready? Oops, wrong J. Okay, perfect. Ready? Yesterday was Wednesday.
Today is Thursday. Tomorrow will be Friday. Ha, ha, ha. What is today? Today is Thursday. What is today? Today is Thursday. What is today? Today is Thursday. Thursday all day long. Ow! Prick a thorn if you're ready for Thursday. Ow! Prick a thorn if you're ready for Thursday. Ow! Prick a thorn if you're ready for Thursday. Thursday all day long. This is actually the last Thursday of the school year. Ready? Boom! Like thunder if you're ready for Thursday. Boom! Like thunder if you're ready for Thursday. Boom! Like thunder if you're ready for Thursday. Thursday all day long. Give me thumbs down if you're not ready for Thursday. Give me thumbs down if you're not ready for Thursday. Give me thumbs down if you're not ready for Thursday. Thursday all day long. Don't give me thumbs down on here. I meant like with your real finger. All right, so thumb, Thursday, thunder, and thorn. They all start with what two letters at the beginning that blend? T and H. What sound does T and H make together when they're blended? Th. TH says th. TH says th. Every letter has a sound and TH says th. Right? So, if today is Thursday, our last Thursday of the school year, what month are we still in? We are in the month of May. And what letter does May start with? M. M says M says Every letter has a sound and M says like monkey, marshmallows, magic, mix, maker, Mocha, my rabbit, while she's grooming herself. And let's see one more. Materials. All those words start with letter M. All right, well, let's talk about our letters of the week. So we've already talked about V, and that V makes the V sound. Yesterday, we learned our last vowel for the year, which vowel also starts with letter V, and it was letter E. And we said we learned the short E sound. What sound does short E make? Short E says eh. Short E says eh. Every letter has a sound, and short E says eh, like eggs, elephant, and exit. They have the short E sound at the beginning. Today, we're going to learn the long E sound for letter E. Now, when a vowel is a long sound, it says its name. So what sound do you think long E will say? Long E says E. Long E says E. Every letter has a sound, and long E says E. So let's look at our board today of words that have the long E sound at the beginning. Ready? All right. So let's say the words that we have for today. Eagle, ear, 11, evil, eat, and eel. Now, all these words have the long E sound at the beginning. Remember when we said when you see a long line over a vowel, that means it's going to have the long sound at the beginning. That's the sound that the vowel is going to make. So, let's look at all of our pictures. Ready? First one. Eagle. What's an eagle? An eagle is a type of bird. It's a very large bird. Fun fact, the eagle is the country's bird. So the eagle is the symbol for the United States of America. So when you think about what bird represents our entire country, it is the eagle. Why? Because they feel that eagles, they're very independent animals. They feel free when they fly. And also, when they fly high and they soar. So they wanted to use that as a symbolization for America because we're the land of the free, home of the brave, right? So they thought an eagle is a good representation of America, that we have freedom, that we can soar high, and that we are independent, right? So an eagle. Now an eagle they call the bald eagle. Why? It's not really so bald, but because the body of an eagle is brown, their head is white. They have white feathers on top while the rest of their body is brown. Now, eagles are carnivores. Why? Because they are meat eaters. They have very sharp beaks and they also have very sharp claws. When you're handling an eagle, if you ever see people who have eagles, when they hold an eagle on their arm, they wear a very long protective glove that's about maybe this long. And the reason why is because the eagle's claws are so sharp that if an eagle sits on your arms, it can really cut through your arm and it can really harm you and hurt you. So, whenever you see people holding eagles, they have that glove to protect their arm from getting injured by the eagle's claws. Now, the eagle has sharp claws because when an eagle flies high, it soars. It soars through the sky. And when it sees something that it wants to eat, like for example, if it sees maybe a fish that sticks his head out of the lake, it waits kind of like the vulture. And as soon as it's ready, it dives down, grabs it with its claws, and it takes it up to its nest. And that's how they use their claws. They use it to grab it, to kill it, to tear it up, to eat it. So an eagle is a carnivore, right? And it's a wild bird, a wild bird. Even though we have birds that we have as pets here, but it's a wild bird because it's meant to stay in the wild. And eagles usually live in the forest. So whenever you see eagles, they like to be very, very high in trees or in a very high nest. All right? Ear. An ear is your body part. We have 2 ears on our heads. What do we use our ears for? We use our ears to listen and to hear. We use our ears for listening and hearing, whether they are loud sounds or soft sounds. But we can hear them with our ears. Now remember, we said that there are people that live in this world who cannot hear with their ears. So people like that who can't hear, what is that called when you cannot hear at all with your ears? You are deaf, not death like you died. You are deaf, DEAF. And when you are deaf, that means you cannot hear anything. You do not have any sound in your eardrums, any vibrations to help you hear things that go in your ear, any sounds. Now, there are people who are not deaf. There are people that are hard of hearing, which means they can only hear very, very little. So people who are hard of hearing wear this special device called a hearing aid that they put inside their ear and they turn it up depending on how loud they need to hear stuff. So when something is very loud, Their hearing aid vibrates and it moves their ear. And if it's too loud for them, they have to turn the little switch down. So that way the sound can be softer. But when something is too soft, they have to turn the switch up so that way they can hear what they're trying to listen to. So people who cannot hear at all are deaf, and people who can only hear a little bit are called hard of hearing. But we use our ears to hear. 11. 11 is a number. What two numbers make 11? 1 and 1. When you put 1 and 1 together, you get the number 11. Let's count to 11 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Great job. Evil. Evil. Let's look at our boy. He has crazy hair. And what do people that usually when we see on movies, when people are evil, they usually say, because they're evil. Now, what does it mean to be evil? Well, when you are evil, you are really mean, extremely mean. People who are usually evil, when they do something to people, that means they are intentionally, they are with a purpose trying to hurt others or make others feel bad because they are evil. And most times when someone is evil, they don't feel bad for what they do when they hurt somebody's feelings or hurt someone. So evil means to be really bad and to really, really, really hurt somebody and be really mean. Eat. Now you're wondering what this is. So I was trying to figure out how to draw a person eating, but I said, what better thing to draw than Pac-Man? And what does Pac-Man do when you play the game? He eats the little dots. So I drew Pac-Man eating dots. When you eat, you are putting food inside of your mouth. And your mouth, what do we have inside of our mouths that help us taste our food? Our tongue. And what does our tongue have to help us know what a food tastes like? Taste buds. Remember we talked about that at the beginning of the year? The very, very teeny tiny dots that are on our tongues are the taste buds. The taste buds give us a sense to know what the food tastes like. Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it wet? Is it soggy? Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it spicy? Is it tangy? So those things, those details, those descriptions of how food tastes comes from the taste buds on our tongue. What do we use in our mouth to help us chew down our food? Our teeth. Our teeth. We have teeth, different types of teeth. We have molars, we have wisdom teeth, we have incisors. These are all types of teeth that they use, and they're all used for special purposes to help us with food. Now, I believe it's the molars, right? The molars are the ones that chew. They're the sharper one. Have you ever noticed you have a couple teeth that look sharper than the other? See? Those are the molars. Those are the ones that you use to help you break down the meat, like the hard food. So your molars. So when you eat, that means you are chewing food. Eel. An eel. Now, how would you describe an eel? I would say an eel looks like a big snake in the ocean because eels don't have arms and they don't have legs. So just like the snake, a snake doesn't have arms or legs. So an eel swims in the water. When they move like this in the water. Now, what makes eels special? They are also long E, electric. Eels are electric. Why are they electric? Well, when an eel feels like it's in harm or danger, it wants to protect itself or defend itself by having its electrical powers, well, not powers, but electrical features to zap things that are trying to harm them. So let's say if a piranha, right? A piranha, have you ever seen a piranha? Well, a piranha is a very scary fish. A piranha is a fish with very long, sharp teeth. And piranhas are very fast. So if you throw a piece of meat in there, a piranha is going to be like and eat it really quick. They're very, very fast. So let's say a piranha is trying to eat an eel. And the eel's like, I have to protect myself. The eel is going to zap with its electrical features, its electrical things to zap the piranha to keep the piranha from attacking him. So all of these words here start with the long E sound. And what sound does it make? It says its name. Long E says E. Long E says E. Every letter has a sound, and long E says E. Like, repeat after me. Eagle, ear, 11, evil, eat, and eel. They start with long E. All right, boys and girls. So we did our activity about letter E, long E. And now we're going to continue looking at our story, Commotion in the Ocean. Now, what does commotion mean? Well, when you have commotion, that means there's a lot of like noise, a lot of chaos, craziness going on, right? So what kind of commotions are we having in the ocean? The animals, all the animals, the sea animals that live in the ocean. We've already discussed crabs, sea turtles, dolphins, right? Yesterday we talked about what is it called? The angelfish. What's special about the angelfish? It's a very colorful fish, and it's considered one of the most gorgeous fish in the ocean because it's very colorful. It's a beautiful fish. A jellyfish. A jellyfish is a fish, well, a type of sea animal. It's not really a fish, but it has the word fish in it. It's a type of animal that is very squishy on top, and it has long tentacles. Now, the special thing about their tentacles is they use it to sting or zap people or an animal when it feels like it's in danger. So they use their tentacles to protect themselves by zapping or stinging them. Good morning, Gerald. Now, we said if you ever run into a jellyfish and you want to touch it, where's the part you can touch a jellyfish? At the top, the jelly soft part, not the tentacles, unless you want to get stung. And we talked about the shark. The shark is a carnivore. It has very sharp teeth. Now, we said that sharks really do not like eating people. They do not enjoy the way that we taste. We are nasty to sharks. So if a shark bites someone, it is mistaken for a fish. But we said the one time you should not be in the water is when you're bleeding or you have blood on you, right? Because sharks sense blood miles and miles away. And if he senses blood, that creates a feeling that the shark is very hungry and it's ready to attack. So never go in the water if you have blood or if you're bleeding, okay? Because you're going to be seeing a shark and it's going to look like Jaws. For all the parents, all your parents know about Jaws, but Jaws was it was a thriller movie back in the day. So yeah. And quite honestly, after seeing Jaws, I was kind of scared to go in the water, to go to the beach after watching that movie. But yeah. So a swordfish. A swordfish is a long fish with a very long nose that looks like a what? A sword. They use their sword to capture their food, sticks right through it so they can eat it, or they use it as a way to defend themselves when they're in danger, or they use it as a way to fight other animals, other swordfish, to get the food that they want. Animals do that. I don't know why, but that's how they were made. Some animals use their defense mechanisms to fight for food. That's just how it is in the wild. And then an octopus. An octopus is a sea animal with 8 legs, because remember, octo means 8, like octagon is an 8-sided shape. Octopus, it's a sea animal with 8 legs. Now, we said on their legs, they have those little cups, suction cups or suckers. They're used for holding on to things, especially when they're grabbing their food, something that they want to eat. When they want to capture it, they stick onto it so that way they can eat it through their mouth. And when an octopus feels like it's in danger, what does it do? It squirts black ink, and the ink spreads in the water gets dark, and it gives the octopus a chance to swim away. Okay? Now today, let's see what other sea animals we're going to learn about. Perfect. Today we're going to learn about 4 different kinds of sea animals. Ready? The stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps its wings. But don't you get too close to him, because his tail really stings. So this is a stingray. You see the stingray? A stingray, it's another sea animal. They're very long. How would you describe how a stingray looks? Well, maybe like a giant blanket. I don't know, something that's big, but when it moves like this. Now, stingrays can be harmful, but they're kind of harmless too. So if you ever go to like the aquarium and you want to pet the stingrays, they let you pet the stingrays because they have these special pools that you can touch them. And when they come by, you touch them on their head. They're really nice. Sometimes some of the stingrays will actually come up to you so you can pet them. Now, when you pet a stingray, don't be scared. They actually feel kind of slimy, like they have slime on them. So it's really cool. Miss Fonseca's pet some stingrays before. Miss Fonseca likes, I don't know why, Miss Fonseca loves petting animals and feeding animals. I just like interacting with animals. As long as they're not going to attack me and I don't feel threatened, I love being around animals. I mean, I've pet wolves before, so hey. I've pet wolves. I got to feed a rhino. I mean, I'm still waiting to feed a tiger, a baby tiger. Like, that's my favorite. That is my goal, to feed and play with a baby tiger. Actually, no, I would love to have, if I could have a wild animal as a pet, I would want a baby cheetah, like, because I love cheetahs. So anyways, but when you go to the aquarium, you can pet the stingrays. And they always tell you when you pet the stingrays to pet them on their backs. Never pet them on their bellies. And the reason why is because if you get too close to their tail, not the very end of their tail, but inside at the beginning, close to the body part of their tail, they have this stinger that really stings, and it's very harmful. So if you get too close to that and the stingray feels threatened, it will sting you and it hurts. Because there was a famous guy in Australia. His name was, Crocodile Dundee. And he used to like fight crocodiles and do all kinds of crazy stuff and be all kinds of crazy animals. And he ended up dying because he actually got stung in the heart by a stingray. So no matter how many crocodiles he has fought, the irony is that he died from getting stung by a stingray. So you have to be very careful. You can pet stingrays, even in the ocean. As long as you're not harmful to them, stingrays will let you pet them. But don't get too close to their tail, which is near their body, because that is where the stinger is, and that can kill you or really hurt you. Okay? But a stingray. And then they fly. It looks like they're flying in the water because they're flat. All right, next animal, the lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. It isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippity snap, he would snip all your fingers into two. So, a lobster. A lobster looks like what? A crab, but a lobster's body is longer than a crab. And remember, we said crabs walk how? Their bodies look like footballs, so they have to walk sideways. A crab kind of looks like a lobster kind of looks like a crab, but it's longer. And a lobster can walk the same way we walk. It has its little legs, but it also has claws like a crab. And the difference also is it also has a tail. Lobsters have a tail at the end, but they have claws like a crab. And same thing like a crab, it uses its claws to protect themselves when they feel like they're in danger. But they also use their claws to fight other lobsters when they're looking for food. So let's say there is 2 lobsters like here. They both see a delicious starfish they want to eat, right? Now, there's only one starfish. One of them has to get that starfish. So what are they going to do? They're going to fight each other until one of them wins to eat the starfish. So their claws are for protecting themselves and for fighting other lobsters for food. Deep sea. Miles below the surface, where the water is dark and deep, live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant, pointy teeth, and some have great big bulging eyes. Now, bulging, what does that word mean? When something bulges, that means it pops out. So if you have big bulging eyes, that means you have really big eyes that pop out. Some of them can walk around and balance on their fins. So some of these animals that live way deep down in the ocean can walk. It's kind of weird, right? Kind of creepy. They can walk on their fins. That means their fins, what they use to help them swim, they can walk on them. But the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chin. So you see, as you get deeper and deeper into the ocean, it gets darker. Why does it get darker when you get deep down in the ocean? Because what's in the sky? The sun. The closer you are to the sun, the brighter it is. The further you're away from the sun, the darker it gets. So if I'm in the ocean and I'm at the top at the beach, it's going to be really bright. I can see everything, right? But if I go deep down in the ocean, and I'm further away from the sun, it's going to get dark and it's going to be very hard to see. There actually are parts of the ocean that are so dark you cannot see at all in there. You would have to have a very, extremely bright light just to see a little bit down there. But that's how dark it is. And that's why a lot of these creatures that live in the deep, dark part of the ocean are very scary and creepy looking creatures. They have very sharp teeth. Why? Because they're carnivores. And if they can't see, they're going to make sure they can eat. So they're going to find their way of eating and attacking each other. And you have ones that walk. And you have ones that have the light on them. Now, have you guys seen Finding Nemo? Now, remember in Finding Nemo where you know what? Let me see if I can show it real quick. But in Finding Nemo, remember the part where Marlin, the dad, the clownfish, and Dory, and then they're really, really deep in the ocean, but they see this bright light, and they're like, wow, it's so beautiful. What is it? And as they get closer and closer to that light, and all of a sudden they see these sharp teeth, and they're chasing them, getting ready to go after them. That is this animal. This is called the anglerfish. The anglerfish. It has very sharp teeth, and it has a long light that hangs on them. Now, because it is so dark in the bottom of the ocean, they actually are kind of blind. They can't see. So they use this light as a way to kind of help them see, but they also use that light as actually a sensor. It's like their nose. So that light, the closer something gets to that light, the more that the anglerfish is able to sense it, to smell it. And if it's food, it's going to attack it and eat it. So not only is this light to kind of help it see at the bottom of the ocean, but it's to also sense if something's in front of it. Okay? So that's the cool part of it. If we have time after it, I'll show you that part from Finding Nemo. All right, blue whale. Ready? There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles, and all we do is clean. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our one favorite thing. So these are the little barnacles. So the barnacles are like you said, they mostly hang around on top of whales, like humpback whales or blue whales. So the barnacles are just like really, really tiny, tiny sea creatures that just all they do is really stick onto things. They're not harmful. That's all they really do. They just stick onto something, and most times it's the whale that they stick on, because all the whale does is just swim until it's ready to eat. And when a whale is ready to eat, it opens up its mouth, and all this water just comes in. And as soon as it closes, whatever's inside of that water is what the whale is going to eat. Now, after a few days, a whale will, through his little spout, his hole, shoot out all that excessive water that's inside him. So whatever he has to eat, he'll eat it. And all that extra water, he's going to shoot it out a few days later from his blowhole. So if you ever notice, if you ever see a whale in the ocean, like if you ever get on a boat, if you see a whale, the whale will come up. And the next thing you know, you see water splashing. That's from his little blowhole. It's splashing out that water. But it also gives whales a chance to breathe as well, because they need that hole to breathe. So they do that. And remember when we watched videos about Arctic animals and the orca? Well, just like the orca, the whales splash their tail to push away any enemies. Okay? So that's all we're going to learn about for today from our book. So tomorrow we will finish our story, Commotion in the Ocean. All right, boys and girls. We're going to do an activity that is about summer. What are things that we do in the summer? So we're going to talk about things that belong in the summer and things that don't. So how we're going to do this is, I got to have my handy dandy Jeopardy music. All right, I'm going to show you items. And if you want, you can type on the live chat and tell me what belongs in summer. Yes, if it does. No, if it doesn't. If you want to do it like thumbs up, yes, it belongs in the summer. And thumbs down, it doesn't belong in the summer. You can put it on the live chat. Don't put it here for viewers and watching. Put it here, because this is completely different than this. The live chat, you can make your comments. But yes, so tell us Is it part of the summer or is it not? Ready? First item, ready? A bathing suit. A bathing suit. Do we wear bathing suits in the summer? Do they belong in the summer? Yes or no? Yes, we wear bathing suits in the summer. Where do we wear bathing suits at? At the beach. Now, funny thing, I always tell my sister, I'm like, man, you just got to get rid of all your old stuff. But this time I'm really happy she didn't, because we were trying to find a bathing suit or something to do this activity. So this was actually her bathing suit when she was really, really little. So you could see. But a bathing suit, we wear bathing suits at the beach. Why do we go to the beach during the summer? Because it's really hot and the beach has a what? An ocean with water that keeps us what? Ooh, nice and cool. So yes, bathing suits belong in the summer. Next thing, ready? A light jacket. A light jacket. Where do we wear jackets? Do we wear jackets in the summer? Yes or no? All right, jackets. Jackets do not belong in the summer. Remember, the summer, it gets very hot. A jacket is very long. It has long sleeves. So this is a light jacket. What season do we wear light jackets in when it starts to get cool? Fall. This is the type of jacket you would wear in the fall when it starts to get a little cool. So no, this does not belong in the summer. So bye-bye, jacket. Ready? Next thing. Sunscreen. Sunscreen. Does this belong in the summer? Yes or no? Yes, sunscreen does. Why? Because it's really hot in the summer. And what does sunscreen do? It protects your skin. It protects your skin from burning in the sun and getting so hot. So you wear sunscreen. Now, another thing you can put on your body that if you do get a sunburn and your skin's hurt, it's called aloe gel. You rub aloe gel on you and it helps. It cools down your body, your skin from the heat from the sun and from the burns. But you need sunscreen in the summer to protect your skin from getting burned and too hot. So yes, that belongs in the summer. All right, what else? Let's see. Gloves or mittens. Do we wear these in the summer? Do we need these? Yes or no? All right. Gloves. Do we need them in the summer? No. We wear gloves on our hands when it's cold, when it's snowing outside, because these are supposed to keep our hands warm when it's cold. If we wear these in the summer, oh my goodness, our hands are going to be so hot. They're probably going to be sweating because they're burning up from all the heat. But we don't need gloves in the summer. So goodbye, gloves. Next, ready? Next item. Oh. Flip-flops. Flip-flops. Do we wear flip-flops in the summer? Do they belong in the summer? Let's see. Camila, you said yes. Is she correct? Yes, she is. Woohoo! Flip-flops. Yes, we wear them in the summer. Why would you want to wear boots and sneakers? I mean, if you're going for a run, sure, you can wear them. Good morning, Thea and Theo. Good morning. My Aunt Gloria and my Uncle John from Virginia are tuned in. So good morning. Thanks for tuning in. But yes, we wear flip-flops in the summer, especially when we go to the beach, because we don't want sand all in our shoes and stuff. You know how hard it is to clean off sand? So I would rather wear flip-flops. These are my United States of America flag flip-flops. So I love to wear these like for Memorial Day or 4th of July just to show my patriotism. But I wear, sorry, Miss Jessica's laughing at me. But I like my flip-flops. I wear them in the summer. I want to stay nice and cool. I don't want to be hot. Miss Jessica's like, your patriotism, hey? All right, next item. Ready? A hat. A hat. Do we wear this hat? Do we wear this hat in the summer? Does it belong in the summer? Yes or no? All right. This hat. Miss Jessica, I'm going to wear my hat. Ready? Can I wear it in the summer? No, I cannot. Good job, Camila. Camila says no. If I wear this hat outside, my ears are going to burn up and my hair is probably going to start sweating from the heat of having this on. No, we wear this hat when it's cold outside. It protects our head and our ears. It keeps them warm when it's cold so we don't freeze. But if you wear this in the hot sun, you're going to burn up. Now, can you wear hats in the summer? Yes, you can. You can wear baseball hats or summer hats, but not these. They make special hats to keep the sun from shining too hard on you, making it too bright to protect your head, right? But this, no, you're going to get really hot, especially with the material it's made of. So, goodbye. All right. Next item. Ready? Easter eggs. Easter eggs. Do we have Easter eggs in the summer? Let's see. Miss Jessica's laughing at me. All right. Easter eggs. Camila, you say no. Is she correct? Yes, Camila is correct. Good job, Camila. Air 5. Ching. When do we see a lot of Easter eggs? What season? That's right, Miss Jessica. In the spring, when it starts to get warm and the flowers are growing and the butterflies and the bunny rabbits and everything are out, that's when we do it in the springtime. We have Easter in the spring season. So does this belong in the summer? Goodbye. That was a loud egg. Ready? Last thing. Sunglasses. Sunglasses. Do we use them in the summer? Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, I'm looking like a Black Latina Audrey Hepburn. Okay. Camila says yes. Do we wear sunglasses? Great job, Camila. Ching, 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 ching. We do wear sunglasses. Why? Because in the summer, it keeps our face, our eyes protected from the sun. The sun shines really bright. It's really hot during the summer. Here you go, Camila. Ching. It keeps our eyes protected from the sun. Remember, it's really hot in the summer. The sun shines really bright. We have to make sure that we protect our skin, our eyes. Because remember, if we don't wear glasses, sunglasses in the sun, and we're looking at the sun, what can happen to our eyes? We can go blind, and then we won't be able to see anymore. So we have to wear protection. So yes, sunglasses belong in the summer. So, huh? That's right. Even when you wear sunglasses, you really shouldn't be looking at the sun either, because it can still affect your eyesight. So, what things belong in the summer? Sunglasses to protect our eyes, right? Flip-flops when I go to the beach, when it's nice and hot, get the sand in my toes. Sunscreen to protect my body, my skin from getting hot or burning up. Yes. And then remember, when you do get a sunburn, what do you put on your body? Aloe gel is very cool. Aloe gel keeps your body nice and cool. So you put on sunscreen. Because if not, Miss Fonseca doesn't put on sunscreen, Miss Fonseca legit looks like a lobster. And when you go to the beach, you wear your bathing suit to keep you nice and cool when you're in the pool or you're in the water at the beach. So these things belong in the summer. So if you got it all right, give yourselves a round of applause. Woohoo! Miss Jessica's looking at me like I'm crazy. I am a little bit. All right, boys and girls. So those are things that belong in the summer, and then the other things do not belong in the summer. They belong in the other seasons like winter, spring, and fall. All right, boys and girls, let's do our sight words for today, and then we're going to do What Is It Bag, and we are all done. All right. Ready? I'm going to show you the word. We're going to say it together. Ready? Am. Ready? At. Are. Eight. All. Last one. B. All right, let's play How Fast Can You Go? Ready? Miss Fonseca's going to go first, and then it's going to be your turn. Ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast can you go? My turn first. Ready? B. All. 8. Are. At. Am. Boom! All right, your turn. Ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast can you go? Ready? Your turn. I hope you said am. You guys should know this one. We've literally done this word all year with our sentence of affirmation. So if there's one word you guys should know, it should be am. Okay? I hope you said act. I hope you said are. I hope you said 8. I hope you said all. I hope you said be. If you went really fast, give yourselves a big pat on the back. Say, great job, me. If you beat Miss Fonseca, give yourself some fireworks in 3, 2, 1. Shh. Pew, 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 pew. All right. So those are our sight words. Let's do our sentence of affirmation, okay? Sentence of affirmation. Ready? Perfect. Ready? Your sight word for this week is there. Ready? I am helpful. I am helpful. One more time. I am helpful. What does it mean to be helpful, boys and girls? When you are helpful, you what? You assist to take care of something or someone, right? You're being helpful. So let's say Camila is having difficulties tying her shoes, and Liam sees she needs help. He's going to be helpful by assisting her and showing her how to tie her shoes. So that is how you can be helpful. What are other ways that you guys can be helpful? Let's see. What ways can Miss Fonseca be helpful? Well, maybe if I see my sister walking inside with a lot of groceries, I can be helpful by getting some of the groceries to help her bring them in the house. So that is being helpful. So boys and girls, always remember that you can be helpful, right? So I am helpful. All right, boys and girls, great job. Let's do our what is it bag for today. Ready? What is it? What is it? What is it? Do you know? What is it? What is it? What is it? Do you know? Let's see what's in our what is it bag for today. Ready? Ooh, shiny. What are these, boys and girls? These are earrings. What are earrings? Earrings is a type of jewelry or accessory. Jewelry and accessory, those are synonyms, right? Because they are words that mean the same thing. So jewelry or accessories are things that you wear on your body to make you look nice, right? So my earrings, where do my earrings go? On my ears, just like these earrings that I have on, my star earrings. They go on your ears. How do you wear earrings? Well, you need to have what in your ears? A little hole, but you don't do it by yourself. You go to a professional. Sometimes some doctors do it too. But you go get your ears pierced. So they put a little hole in. Yes, it'll hurt. It'll sting. But you put something on it so it doesn't get swollen. And after you have your hole, you put on your earrings. So earrings, a jewelry or accessory that you wear on your ears. Oh, wait. There's another thing I've noticed about earring. Earrings. What kind of word is earrings? It's a compound word. Why is earrings a compound word? Because it's two words put together to make one word. So what two words make earrings? Ear and ring. When we put it together, we get earring. Great job. Let's see what else is in our what is it bag. Ooh, oh my goodness, I have a t-shirt. I have a nice t-shirt. This is a t-shirt that I got from a baseball game I went to last year. But look what's on the t-shirt. What kind of animal is that? That is an eagle. Remember, we said the eagle is a symbolism of our country. And what country do we live in? The United States of America. Why? Because an eagle is an independent, free animal that soars high. So that is a representation of America. We are a free country with independence, and we can soar to new heights. Yes. All right? So an eagle. Now, what's in the eagle's mouth? A baseball, because like I said, it was for a baseball game. Do you know why? Because this baseball game was in Washington, D.C., and Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States of America. And we said the eagle represents what? America. So that's why he has one, a baseball in his mouth, right? Okay, eagle. Now, what do these two words that we have in our what is it bag have in common? Eagle, earring. What do they have in common? They all start with what? That's right, Thea and Theo, go Mets. What do they have in common? They both start with E. Which E sound do they both make? Long E. And what sound does it say? It says its name. Long E says E. Long E says E. Every letter has a sound, and long E says E. Now, when words start with the same letter and have the same beginning sound, what is that word called? Liam, what are you doing? What is Liam, what are you doing? What is that word called? Alliteration. Let's do the alliteration game song. Ready? Alliteration game. Alliteration game. Listen to the beginning sound. They must start the same. Earring. Eagle. They start the same. Are we ready to play How Fast Can You Go? Ready? How fast can you go? How fast can you go? We'll take turns, say words we know. How fast can you go? Ready? I hope you said eagle. I hope you said eagle. I hope you said earring. If you went really fast, give yourself a round of applause. Great job. All right, let's do our syllables. Ready? Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Eagle. Clap with me. Eagle. Stump with me. Eagle. Whisper with me. Eagle. How many syllables does eagle have? Eagle. 2. Syllables, syllables. 1, 2, 3. Break words into parts with me. Earrings. Clap with me. Earrings. Stump with me. Earrings. Whisper with me. Earrings. How many syllables does earring have? Earring. 2. Now, if eagle has 2 syllables and earring has 2 syllables, is eagle's syllables greater than, bigger, less than, smaller, or equal to, the same as earrings? If you said they are equal, you are correct, because eagle has 2 syllables, earrings has 2 syllables, and 2 and 2 are the same, so they are equal. Great job. Give yourself a big pat on the back. Great job, me. All right, boys and girls, that concludes our lessons for today and the What Is It bag. All right, boys and girls. So, yes, you have no homework for the rest of the school year because we only have 4 days left of school. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 4 more days left of school, right? 4 more days. But you still have to do your Waterford. How many minutes? 40 minutes, 40 minutes. So you have 2 20-minute sessions. So how many times do you have to go on Waterford? 2 times. That's right. Let's go Mets, Thea. 2 times. Waterford 2 times for 40 minutes, right? Now, those of you who have reading, who are in pre-reading on Waterford, if you noticed yesterday, because I was checking the data, that you guys have math and science. So math and science are also 40 minutes as well. So really, it's like you have a total of 80 minutes. So you can either do 20 minutes of reading and then 20 minutes of math, or if you want to do all 80 minutes, do two 20 minutes, so the 40 minutes in reading and then 40 minutes in math and science. So it's all up to you. All right, but parents, those were activities, things that you have for the kids to do over the summer to get them ready for kindergarten. Also, parents, I've mentioned on the Remind app on the phone that if you would like, I already got some requests from some of the parents. If you would like the summer packet of everything that we've reviewed this school year and things that you kind of will expect for the following year when your kids go to kindergarten, and also the the SAT prep guide packet that I've made, let me know so I can scan them and send out the copies to your emails next week, being that it's the last week of school. So please let me know if you want a copy of the summer packet and the SAT prep packet. Now, for those who are not going to kindergarten next year, who will be returning with me, if you want a packet, you will only get the summer packet. The SAT prep packet is for those students only who are transitioning to kindergarten next year, because it is preparation to help them get ready for the SAT exams when they enter kindergarten, okay? But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget, graduation, our Zoom graduation for my class, Ms. Fonseca's class, will be next Wednesday, June 3rd at 11 a.m. If you did not receive the email or it was lost with the Zoom, with the invitation and the Zoom information to get on the graduation ceremony, please let me know. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Thanks to my aunt and uncle from Virginia for coming on today. Thank you, guys. I love you guys. Boys and girls, this was our last Thursday for school year. So the school year, this was our last Thursday. Tomorrow is our final Friday, which means it is our last fun Friday of the school year. So I hope you guys tune in and that we really enjoy our last fun Friday of the year. All right. I love you all. Thank you guys. You guys have a blessed, beautiful day, and I will see you again tomorrow on the live stream. Love you guys. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Miss Jessica says bye. Wow, love you all.